I don't think it should be, and I'm not in a position to defend Nick Minchin's views on climate change. But look, you're dead right. I mean, the big. I have to tell you that look, I'm a former journalist, right? So I make that confession. And you know, once a journalist. Sometimes I think I'm a recovering journalist. But the media has done a shocking job in reporting on this whole issue of climate change science, and it has given an equivalence to people like Christopher Monckton, who is a fruitcake, right? A complete fruitcake, and said, you know, okay, we've got, you know, 20 Nobel Prize winners, we've got, you know, the IPCC, we've got the Bureau of Meteorology, we've got the Australian Academy of Science, we've got the CSIRO on one side, oh, we've got Christopher Monckton on the other, so we'll give him equal time. And I mean, it has been there has been a lack of scrutiny of the attacks on climate science. I'll tell you just, you know, again, another fact. It's actually a rather grim fact. Firstly, I really hope the climate change skeptics and deniers are right. They're not, but I hope they are, because I've got to tell you, the way we're going at the moment, if you look at the IPCC's forecasts from whether it's temperature, sea level, take your pick, from 2001, they obviously had a big band, as you know, a range of numbers, element of uncertainty. The physical evidence since then has all been trending at the upper level. So, you know, when people say, oh, because there's an element of uncertainty, therefore we assume it will be at the low end of the estimates, that's not right. It could just as easily be at the higher end, and the physical evidence so far, recognising it's only a decade, is very much at the higher level. So, look, I am absolutely, emphatically committed on this issue that policy has to be factual, has to be fact-based, has to be science-based, and above all, we have to do, as Rupert Murdoch said famously many years ago, we have to give the planet the benefit of the doubt. As Tony Windsor said just the other night, you've got to adopt the precautionary principle, and if all of the scientists are wrong, if they're all wrong, we'll spend some money and we'll have less pollution and we'll have more renewables, okay? If they're all right and we do nothing, then we are really screwed.
Well, thank you, Malcolm, and we did provide each answer had a joke, and you mentioned Lord Monckton, so